As I said in the previous lesson, the alerts and progress bars are mostly used in applications, and they're really easy to create. Let's find out how. The basic alert looks something like this. Div class alert, which contains some text. Alright, now this is a basic warning message. If you need to display longer messages, you can do so using the alert block. So this will increase the top and bottom padding. There are also contextual alternatives, which will change the background color and text color. So we have styles for error by adding alert error, which is red, and then success, which is green, and also for information, which is blue. A useful feature of alert blocks is a dismissal button, which is just a simple icon that closes that alert when clicked. Simply prepend a link or a button with the class of close. So for example, on the first alert, we'll do something like this. Let's do a link with a class of close, and it contains, let's do this, times with an X. Now also you will need to add data dismiss equals alert. Okay, so when you click it, it will disappear. Remember, this bit requires the alerts jQuery plugin, so make sure you include that. Progress bars are mostly used for loading states or showing an action status. It all starts with the class progress. So we can have a div with a class of progress. Now inside it, we're going to place a div with a class of bar. Now this will represent the actual progress content. And the only way to set the width of the progress bar is to use some inline styling. So we're going to say style width 60%. All right, so there you go. The class of progress adds this little gradient in the back, and the class of bar adds a default blue gradient. I know setting styles inline like this is not exactly good practice, but as far as I know, it's the only way offered by Bootstrap. Now, if you're looking for some fancier styling, you can add a striped effect by using the progress striped class. So progress striped. Oops. Like this. Okay, and this will add this nice striping effect. Just be aware this will not work in IE 7 and 8. You can also animate this striping effect by appending the active class. Okay, so this one is now animated. Not all progress bars are blue. There are color variations that use some of the same alert classes for consistency. So for example, we can have progress success, okay, which is green, and we can have progress info, which is blue, warning, and then finally danger, which is red. And as you can see, this also works for the striped and animated versions. Now the cool thing about these progress bars is you can stack them. So inside the progress div container, you can have multiple divs with a class of bar. So for example, I can have one that's 20%, one that's 34%, and one that's 10%. And the cool thing is you can style these individually. For example, you can put bar success here, and then bar info here, and bar danger here. And also, you need to remove all of these classes, like this. And here is the result. We're almost done with components. The last page in this chapter is represented by some miscellaneous controls, like wells and thumbnails. That's coming up next.